Let's pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the offices of leaders and legislative assemblies for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor us, your servants, whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of important trust in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us, the assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interests you have committed to our charge. Amen. Good morning, honorable members. We don't seem to be having quorum, so I suggest that Sergeant Atam, you ring the bell for 10 minutes to alert members. Thank you. I think we can cease ringing the bell. We have quorum now, and we start business of the day. Good morning, honorable members. Once again, sorry, and welcome to the morning's sitting today, Wednesday. Clerk, start us off.
Order number 1, administration of oath.
Next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Honorable members, I have a communication to make, and it is about considered ruling on the date for the meeting of the General Oversight Committee. Honorable members, you recall yesterday, 15th July 2025, during the statement hour, a statement on deployment of some officers by the County Public Service Board was sought by Honorable Francis Ngunga. You also remember there arose a discussion on when the Committee on the General Oversight should meet to consider the matter. A section of honorable members proposed 14 days from the date the statement had been sought, while others proposed 30 days. I have considered both proposals and considered the urgency to address the matter, and I hereby direct that the chairperson and the secretary of the County Public Service Board and also the CCM in charge of public service to appear before the General Oversight Committee on 4th August 2025 at 10 a.m. in the County Assembly Chambers. The office of the clerk is directed to ensure the necessary correspondences are made before then. Thank you, honorable members. Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
At this point, may I call upon Honorable Mwoki Musila, Chairperson, Transport, Roads and Public Works Committee, to come forward and lay a paper.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I wish to lay the following paper on the table of Assembly today, Wednesday, 16th July 2025, the report of Transport, Roads and Public Works Committee on inquiry on the statement regarding grievances of MACHAKOS Matatu operators. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
On notices of motion, may I invite as well Mwoki Musila, Chairperson Transport, Roads and Public Works, to come forward and give a notice of motion.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order number 190, I wish to give notice of motion that this Assembly adopts the Transport, Roads, Public Works Committee inquiry report on the statement regarding grievances of Machakos Matatu operators tabled in the Assembly today, Wednesday, 16th July 2025. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you so much. Next order.
Order number 6. Order number 7, statements.
We have a response to the statement by Honorable Daniel Muindi, Chairperson Water and Irrigation Committee. And the same statement had been sought by Honorable Judas Ndawa. So I call upon the Chair of Water Irrigation to come forward and take us through that statement.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I raised to respond to a statement that was sought on 26th February 2025 morning by Honorable Judas Ndawa on the following: repair of washed away spillways. What initiatives has the county government undertaken to restore spillways that have been damaged or washed away, and what is the expected timeline for completion? Restoration of dams, of dam embankments. What measures are being implemented to repair bridges, embankments of dams, prevent further structural deterioration and water loss? Distillation of dams and water ponds. What strategic plan has been department put in place to desilt dams and water ponds to enhance their water holding capacity and ensure maximum water harvesting, particularly in preparation for future dry seasons? Honorable Speaker, this statement was referred to the Water and Irrigation Committee, and I therefore wish to state that the Department of Water and Irrigation responded as follows. That the Department of Water and Irrigation has indeed undertaken the development of dams and water ponds in the financial year 2023-2024, a number of which have since become silted and others have their embankments or spillways bridge washed away by the heavy rains. Due to the allocation of an insufficient budget to desilt dams and water funds, the Department of Water and Irrigation has undertaken to repair county equipment, specifically bulldozers, to be used to repair spillways that have been washed away and bridge embankments. Currently, one dozer has been repaired and is undertaking dams, water ponds, spillways repair, and embankments resolution in Yatta sub-county. As more county machinery become sufficiable, they will be dispatched to identify projects to continue to undertake relevant repairs on dams and water ponds. B, B, response, yeah?
That's not yours.
This is not mine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chair, Water and Irrigation. That was good. Now I would like to call upon Honorable Judas Ndawa to explain, tell the House whether he's satisfied with that response. Honorable Ndawa, please.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My name is Judas Ndawa, the member representing the great people of Matru. Honorable Speaker, the statement has taken a long time. From the date we sought the statement to date, I don't know where the delay was. Was it within the committee, or was it occasioned by the department? But as far what the chairperson has tabled before the House, Honorable Speaker, I want to confirm that one dozer is stationed at Yata and it's doing repairs. So I'm satisfied.
So in other words, you are satisfied.
I'm satisfied, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Mheshimiwa Ngunga, what is it?
We are party to this, but if the seeker of the statement is satisfied, then so be it. Otherwise, I still have questions that how embankments and spillways will be handled by bulldozers. But if Mheshimiwa Ndawa, my colleague here, is comfortable, then Madam Speaker, I am hoping those dozers will also get to Mua, so that we also have our spillways done. Because he says at least one dozer is stationed in Yata sub-county, which is the farthest, almost the first on the other side. So, but of course, you know, Madam Speaker, these dams are spread all over in the county. So I don't know whether that is actually satisfactory to the rest of the members, but if the seeker of the statement, Honorable Ndawa, is comfortable, then I think that also makes us comfortable.
I'm sure the dosa will come your way, Honorable Ndawa. Thank you. The next issue is response by Honorable Daniel Muindi, Chairperson, Water and Irrigation Committee. Chair Water, it is your day. You're shining. The statement had been requested by Honorable Justice Mutuku.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I raised to respond to a statement that was sought on 13th March 2025 afternoon by Honorable Justice Mutuku. Honorable Speaker, the department responded as follows. 1. The initiative the county government is doing to repair the 2 existing boreholes. Response: the 2 boreholes stated above are among the project and the department has prioritized to repair in the financial year 2024-2025. 2. What the county government is doing is to reticulate the water from Kituyo, Ndiwamonyo, Kikwetu, Board. Response: due to constraint budgetary allocation, the Department of Water and Irrigation will not be able to undertake any reticulation in the year 2024-2025 in the entire county. However, if we get partners who are willing to support us in reticulation, we will ensure we prioritize the said projects. Number 3, whether the county government has considered initiating any water projects within the ward in the year 2024-2025. Response: there are no plans by undertake any new project. What the department intends to do is rehabilitation, repair of existing water source to ensure increased accessibility to water for all Machakos residents. Madam Speaker, thank you. I think I'm through.
Thank you. You are.
Thank you.
Chair Irrigation, Chair Water and Irrigation. Good job. Thank you. So at this point, I would like to invite Honorable Justice Mutuku to tell the House whether he is satisfied with the response by the Chair of Water.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I am Justice Mula Mutuku Elias Kasanga, member of County Assembly of Munyo Ward. And I am happy, Madam Speaker, you have given me the opportunity to respond. Water is life. And Honorable Speaker, I sought this statement on 13th March 2025 on 2 boreholes for Wamunyu Ward. That is Kituyu borehole and the Wamunyu Kikwetu borehole. I have heard the chairman of Water stammer about over the name Kituyu. It is Kituyu, Mr. Chairman. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank the department because the borehole in Wamunyu Kikwetu, the engineers came on ground. It had a problem with the pump. And Honorable Speaker, after the engineer came and diagnosed the problem, the borehole was repaired fully, and the people of Wamunyu are enjoying the facility. Again, Honorable Speaker, the Kituyu borehole, the engineers went on ground. They realized that the pump which is installed there, it is a small pump, and they gave a report back that it needs another bigger pump. Honorable Speaker, the procurement process is going, and I believe soon the borehole will be fixed, and the people of Kituyu will enjoy this facility. Honorable Speaker, just plead with the department as we are towards the dry season. I just hope that it will be repaired and everything will go well. Otherwise, Honorable Speaker, I am happy that the borehole, one of it has been repaired and the other one is underway, and I am satisfied. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. That is very key, that you are satisfied and all is going well. Okay, proceed.
I just want to make a comment. I wish that is the response we got from the department, because Mheshimiwa Kasanga actually is more detailed in the response more than what we got from the executive. So I think when we are seeking statements, let us now start ensuring that the statements we are bringing to the Assembly are more up to date, and they actually have the nitty-gritties of what we are asking. Otherwise, it's just going to become business as usual here. Mheshimiwa Kasanga is saying things have happened. My chairman, what came to our committee was we are waiting for budgets. That's a different story.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for catching my... thank you for the chairs who was responding. Madam Speaker, just to echo the words of Honorable Kisila, what you have said. As you recall, yesterday, I had sought a statement about Kamulu Level 4 dispensary, which has been under construction since 2013. And we were given a response which was very shallow. And the department said that when they get funds, they will undertake the projects. Madam Speaker, I want to confirm to this House, as I speak now, that project is almost 90% completed. Even as at yesterday, I sent my office staff, they confirmed that the project is almost 90% complete. Yet, the department responded and said they shall work on the project when they get funds. So, Madam Speaker, this is embarrassing. The government is embarrassing itself. Because now we have had to, I don't know how you will go about it, because now, because you already gave a direction, the committee will still have to go to the ground and bring us reports, of which they would have used that energy to do something else better that will further the lives of people of Machakos. So maybe my suggestion is, and I would throw this to the Honorable Majority Leader, to challenge the executive wing, such when they bring reports in this house, let them bring reports as they are. It does not cost them even to call the area MCA or to call the administration on the ground and gather information on the current status of that project. Otherwise, when it comes like that, it's like the executive is not performing, which now makes us to believe something wrong is somewhere, yet the report is halfway cooked. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable.
I think, Madam Speaker. Yeah. Oh. I think, Madam Speaker, I need to say that support what Mheshimiwa Dominic is saying, because I listened to the response that was given by Honorable Mwindi, and in sometimes when I was in the university, we took a course in anthropology, and there are those researchers or those researchers that did not land to Africa, but they seemed very informed when they were giving responses. We used to call those ones armchair anthropologists. Those ones who sit down and cook researches and respond. And I think that is what our departments are doing. They will sit down when we seek statements here. They don't collaborate what is on the ground and what they are telling us. It is that collaboration that we are asking for, because now, listening to the area MCA responding, he seems to have a lot of matter that is consumable by the House. That was not the response that was given by Honorable Mwindi. Because one is that we have been told one bore has already been completely repaired, which is good enough. The other bore has a challenge that he has responded. I thought Honorable Mwindi should have brought a response that is factual, as Honorable Kasanga said. And those are the areas that I think we are failing as a department. Yesterday, Honorable Dominic sought a statement, and a response was given about his dispensary. Yeah. He now says, after research, it is actually 90% done. So you see, there is no collaboration between the responses that we are getting and what is actually on the ground. Majority Leader, please take up this responsibility. Says up the government. These moments, I said yesterday, these moments are trying. Says up the government, and let the government be up to the task. Let them respond factually what is on the ground, because these committees will be moving around and going to the ground and seeking what is actually there. So now chief officers sitting around and just cooking stories will not be able to be palatable any longer here. Because now we are cheating our people. It is not right. If Mheshimiwa Dominic is here making a lot of outbursts about a dispenser that is almost 90% done, then he's embarrassing himself to the people there. The department should be able to collaborate the responses that they have and what is on the ground. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I think the ranking member,
Honorable Brian Kisila.
Yes, respect the chair. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, as I agree with what the honorable members are saying, that statements and the facts on the ground should really communicate or speak to each other. You will agree with me that most of these statements were sought 3 months, 4 months ago. In between, a lot has happened. A lot has happened, because this is a government at work. Yesterday, there was a phrase that was going around that some people are playing the perfect wife, the good wife. And I would think Kasanga is playing the good wife, the perfect wife, because he's able to go back to the husband, who is the executive, to check on the progress, to progress of the project. So I beseech those who are not playing. Of course, in marriages, there's always the other woman. Please be the main one, so that you communicate with the executive each and every day on the progress of your project. But I agree that the two should go.
The example is not good. There's no husband called executive to the assembly. What has it? Okay, all right.
Majority, we hold you with a lot of respect. And please, when you come here, you are not, you are a majority leader of this assembly. Please carry yourself that way. And stop calling people who are level-minded husbands or wives. When we were passing this budget this financial year, we were all here. In fact, I stood here and I passed the budget for the governor. I don't know if that time was I a wife or a husband. So, we are calling upon everybody who is representing the executive to go and pass a message that when you are passing the budget here, we don't pass budgets as husbands or wives. We pass budgets as elected or special elects of this assembly. And when I pass a budget which is 15 billion, which I passed, I expect the governor to work for the people. And she is also expected. She expects me to oversight her to do the work. I understand even today, Madam Speaker, some people are being called to White House to go and take more projects. Some of us who are level-headed, who seem to be, who are having an opposing view are not even being called. Nothing wrong with that. Call whoever you want to call. But please understand one thing, that when we are passing the budget, we pass the budget, all of us, and we stood here, and even today we are passing a bill on youth fund. That doesn't call, when I'm passing the bill, am I a wife or a husband? So I expect you, Majority Leader, to withdraw that example. It's a wrong example. And please, hold us with respect when we have opinions, the way, different opinion from what you have, the way we also hold you with respect when you're having a different opinion. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Okay. All right. Okay, proceed.
On the same, Madam Speaker, I think, Madam Speaker, on the same, I think I will not challenge Majority Leader to any order, but I will be asking him to actually also take up his responsibility seriously. Mheshimiwa Nzioka, we have sat in that position seriously before. And when we sat there, we carried the burden on our shoulders of the government. That you must do with a lot of responsibility. Because when a department speaks through the chairman or chairman of committee, it is that voice of the chairman that represents the good wife. The good wife will have sought from the husband what facts are there on the ground. So I expected you to be able to clothe your chairman for water with more material. Because as it sounded, he did not even consult. In fact, he had not even looked at this response. Because according to me, there was no response here. Mheshimiwa Kasanga is the one who has given as a response. So kindly, let us ensure that the government speaks through our chairman. Because the department will be giving responses to our chairman, and let the chairman be the voice of the government in this house here. And my brother, you lead this business here. We oppose you. We don't oppose you with the hatred. We oppose you with love. We want to give you direction, my brother. We want to package you where you are going wrong. Ours is to give you direction, my brother, honorable member. So please take us with the way it is supposed to be, so that we move this house in the right direction.
Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. I don't want this matter to exceed there. No, thanks, Honorable Paul. Honorable Majority Leader, this is what I want to let you know, that it's not proper to use some examples. They don't portray very well about this house. And on that basis, I would request you to retract and apologize to the House. Kindly.
Madam Chair, Madam Speaker, I'm now feeling confused because one honorable member has condemned the example, and yet one honorable member has used the same example that I was using. So I do not know whether I'm withdrawing
The subject matter is you.
The subject matter is me.
Yes, you are the one who made the utterances.
Okay, Madam Speaker, I withdraw and apologize.
Thank you.
And I hope in the future such example is not going to be given, because yesterday it was used so many times. It was so I picked the bad behavior from what was being said yesterday.
I'm sorry.
So I apologize and withdraw.
Yes.
Madam
I'm
Speaker,
sorry
I thank you.
if
Madam Speaker, I thank you.
It is something you picked.
Yes, yesterday.
On the way.
Yes.
I really apologize for that, because
Yes.
I'm not sure whether I had something like that, but if it is because of that,
Yes.
I'm also sorry, but I'm happy that you have apologized.
I have apologized and withdrawn. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The chapter is closed. I made a ruling. The chapter is closed. Let's move on. And where were we? Sorry? Next order. Yeah, but before I move to the next order, members, I just want to make these remarks that it's coming out like when we seek these statements, they take so long to get to the house, to this house, to chambers, such that perhaps so much has happened. Because when I look at this statement of Honorable Chairperson Water, there is a statement saying that that the initiative that the county government is doing to repair the 2 existing boreholes, there is a response that says that the 2 boreholes stated above are among the projects the department has prioritized to repair in the financial year 2024-2025. I want to believe that perhaps works were still going on at that particular time when the statement was being sought, and they got completed, or 90% completed. We received the report in the House. So it is now goes back to us again. Let's not take so much time to bring these reports, especially for statements. Statements are supposed to be very urgent matters, so they should come immediately. So the time that when they take so long, so much is supposed to happen on the ground, and we accuse the government of not doing their work. Kumbe they are doing their work. So members, let's just make sure that we bring these statements, the responses, as a matter of priority to the House. That is the comment I wanted to make. Honorable Lucky, we closed the chapter.
I want to seek, Madam Speaker.
You can't clarify when the Speaker has made. Go read the standing orders. Please read the standing orders. Next order.
Order number 8, Committee of the Whole House.
It's a committee of the whole House, and the subject matter is the Machakos County Youth Empowerment Amendment Bill 2024.
As far as it has already been committed by the Speaker, it is beyond.
Wait. Honorable members, Honorable Brian, kindly be seated. Be seated. Honorable Mulinge, let's be seated so that we may proceed. I hope, Honorable Chair, you are also ready. You are being briefed. You can just brief him, no problem. Yeah. He's aligned now. Eh? Okay, thank you and good morning, Honorable members. I'm sorry I've arrived a little bit late, but you are worried, eh? Okay, no problem. So let's start. Let's start. This is a committee of the whole house on Tuesday, 16th July 2025. The MACHAKOS County Youth Empowerment Amendment Bill 2024. And so I'll call upon clerk to proceed.
Clause 3.
I propose the question that clause 3 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clause 3 be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. And the ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 4.
I propose the question that the clause 4 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 4 be amended as listed in the order paper.
I propose the question that the clause 4 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that the clause 4 be amended as proposed. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the clause 4 as amended be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 5, clause 6, and clause 7.
I propose the question that the clause 5, clause 6, and clause 7 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clause 5, clause 6, and clause 7 be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 8.
I propose the question that the clause 8 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 8 be amended as listed in the order paper.
I now put the question that the clause 8 be amended as proposed. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the clause 8 as amended be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. And the ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 9.
I propose the question that clause 9 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 9 be amended as listed in the order paper.
I propose the question that the clause 9 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that the clause 9 be amended as proposed. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the clause 9 as amended be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. And the ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 10.
I propose the question that clause 10 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 10 be amended as listed in the order paper.
I propose the question that the clause 10 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 10 be amended as proposed. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 11, clause 12, and clause 13.
I propose the question that the clause 11, clause 12, and clause 13 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clause 11, clause 12, and clause 13 be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 14.
I propose the question that the clause 14 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 14 be amended as listed in the order paper.
I propose the question that the clause 14 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that the clause 14 be amended as proposed. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the clause 14 as amended be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say ayes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 15, clause 16, clause 17, clause 18, clause 19, and clause 20.
Point of information, Honorable Brian. Use the mic, please. Yeah.
Is clause 15 is about chief executive officer.
Sorry?
What is being amended on clause 15? Is it
Clause 15, there is no amendments. 15, no amendments. 16, 17.
the clerk does not start defending what we are discussing here? Don't we
No,
are
just proceed.
we are
I think he
engaging
was
the
in order.
clerk.
The clerk was in order. Just proceed.
Yeah, we are engaging you so that we can understand.
Yeah, sure. Let's proceed.
So quickly moving to standing orders and not change anything. What I'm asking is, the chief executive officer, is it supposed, whether you want to pass it or the way it is as it or not, is that chief executive officer of the youth fund should be vetted through this assembly? If that amendment was not there, then we need to consider it in the future because I am already time barred on it.
Yeah, I think with these bills, just like we are doing, we can bring as many amendments as possible, right? Mheshimiwa, you are not using your answered. Okay, right.
Sorry.
You've just switched it off.
Oh, off. Okay, it's on now. Eh?
Yeah.
What I wanted to find out is, do we have to be that specific as to state that the CEO must be, the appointment must come through the assembly? We don't. That might not be just silent, but it is it's a procedure that must be followed. Do we really have to state it in the bill or whatever? I don't know.
Honorable Chair.
Yes, Honorable.
I think it's good to understand that we cannot amend a bill which is not in existence. First of all, we approve the bill, and if we are not satisfied with some part, we can bring amendments when we already have the bill in place.
So, Mheshimiwa Dawa, you are wrong. We have a MACHAKOS Bill 2022 of August. We are amending it. It's already there. If
Yes,
you are not aware,
Honorable Brian.
if you are not aware, we are amending already an act.
Yes. So what
Please,
what
if
I
you are
was trying
seated
to
here,
say,
you don't know we are amending an act. Then
Honorable Brian.
Yeah.
Honorable Brian, there is no problem. What we are saying is, we are amending an act. We are already amending an act, and so there is still room for further amendments. Yeah. So,
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Honorable Dominic.
You know, Chair, actually we are just going around discussing the same thing.
Exactly.
We have said again, time and again, our standing orders are the driving force of this assembly.
Yes.
They have spoken. Two, I want to echo the words of Honorable Ndawa. We can amend this act 1,000 times.
Yes.
So maybe if that clause was skipped, of which we were supposed to have received the notifications maybe yesterday, 24 hours, whether the Honorable Chair would have proposed the amendment, is that now we cannot amend. But even after we do this amendment,
yes,
he can even still propose next week, we do an amendment on the same clause. Thank you, Honorable.
Exactly.
Mr. Chairman.
Then that means that we should proceed.
Mr. Chairman, and I think, Chairman, you also need to seize members with the facts so that they sit there, they know their capacity in terms of what they can do and what they cannot do. Because as it is now, if you open a debate as it is now, we have a lot that we can raise here. We are losing it. Because we need to know what we can do at this juncture and what we can do so that at least we make easy of this work. Mheshimiwa Brian, I am sorry. Our hands are tied in what you think you're proposing. But that can be done at a later date. As it is now, Mheshimiwa, just a minute. Let us be orderly in terms of the standing orders. As it is now, Mheshimiwa, we might not have much to see because this is already a bill that has passed all the stages, in fact, including what now you want to engage. What you want to engage has already been overtaken by events. You are now taking us to another stage that was taken over. So now we need to go with what is here. And if there is a need to look at it back, this house has the capacity to re-look at it. We'll have the capacity at the right time to look at it. As it is now, it is not time for what you want us to do.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Thank you, Honorable. No. Mheshimiwa Brian, please.
Yes,
Brian, please.
I want to clarify.
Member
something.
Famala, please.
I want to
Let's
clarify.
proceed.
This is a committee.
We are just moving around and around.
It's a committee of our house. A member can contribute as much as they want.
Which you've done.
Members, please, Mheshimiwa Ngunga, I want to correct you. I was not moving an amendment. I was seeking a clarification. And that is acceptable in a committee. So I don't know why are you itchy?
Honorable Brian.
Why are you all of you
Honorable
itchy?
Brian. Honorable Brian. I think we are now ahead of that. You've raised your concern and it has been addressed by honorable members. So let's proceed. Clerk, we were at clause 15. I propose the question that the clause 15, clause 16, clause 17, clause 18, clause 19, and clause 20 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clause 15, clause 16, clause 17, clause 18, clause 19, and clause 20 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say yes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 21, Clause 22, Clause 23, Clause 24, Clause 25, Clause 26, Clause 27, and Clause 28.
I propose the question that the Clause 21, Clause 22, Clause 23, Clause 24, Clause 25, Clause 26, Clause 27, and Clause 28 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the Clause 21, Clause 22, Clause 23, Clause 24, Clause 25, Clause 26, Clause 27, and Clause 28 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 2.
I propose the question that clause 2 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 2 be amended as listed in the order paper.
I propose the question that the clause 2 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that the clause 2 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say yes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the clause 2 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say yes. As many as are the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Long title.
I propose the question that the long title of the bill be the long title of the bill. I now put the question that the long title of the bill be the long title of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say yes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 1.
I propose the question that the clause 1 be part of the bill. I now put the question that the clause 1 be part of the bill. As many as have that opinion say yes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
I wish to move the motion that this committee do report its consideration of Machakos Youth Empowerment Bill 2024, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 13, that is Machakos County Bill number 7, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I propose the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Machakos County Youth Empowerment Amendment Bill 2024, the Kenya Gazette Supplement number 13, Machakos County Bills number 7, its approval thereof with amendments. I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Machakos County Youth Empowerment Amendment Bill 2024, the Kenya Gazette Supplement number 13, Machakos County Bills number 7, its approval thereof with amendments. As many as have that opinion say yes. As many as have the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Thank you, honorable members. Order, let's have order. Thank you, honorable members. Thank you, chairperson, although you are engaged. Chairman, congratulations, you've made it. We are now through. And thank you, honorable members. We are now through, so we just wait for the speaker to proceed. Thank you.
At this point, may I invite the Chair of Chairs to report.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I wish to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered Machakos County Youth Empowerment Amendment Bill 2024, Kenyan Gazette Supplement number 13, Machakos County Bills number 7, and has approved the same with the amendments. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. May I call upon the mover to come forward and take us through.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report, and this juncture I call upon Honorable Ruth Wajiru to second. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to second because it has been, I'm bending too much. Thank you, Madam Speaker, once again.
Why don't you come in front? Thank you.
Thank you once again, Madam Speaker. As I had said earlier, this was an amendment of an existing act that is going to give structure so that these programs to empower the youth are going to be implemented. The structures are going to help us even get more funds, because you cannot budget for something that does not have structure. It is also going to enable us to get funds from donors, because they like funding structured programs. Also, Madam Speaker, I would like to say that passing this bill or this amendment is not charity, it is justice, because we stand on the side of the people that we've been given to lead at this time, that we are going to give them a platform, because it has been long said that the youth should be patient, they should wait, but they cannot wait as we discuss them and discuss their dreams until they see the graves. It is time to give them opportunity, to give them a platform, to give them funds so that they can begin to rise even as of now. And let us make Machakos County a county of opportunity, because the youth can no longer be told they are the leaders of tomorrow. It is their time. And as I said, I do not stand on any other side. I stand on the side of the youth of Machakos County. And with that, I'm really happy. And I thank you, Madam Speaker. I second.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable Ruth. A young MCA doing great. That was great. Thank you very much. I now propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I now put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many of the opinions say aye, as many of the contrary opinions say nay, the ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 9, the Machakos County Youth Empowerment Amendment Bill 2024, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 13, Machakos County Bills number 7, third reading.
May I invite Honorable Benjamin Kinyungu to come and take us through.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, once more. Benjamin Kinungu, MCA Lower Kaiwakan Ward. Honorable Speaker, password to stand the order number 13. One that, let me repeat. Honorable Speaker, password to stand the order number 131. 2. I beg to move that the Machakos Youth Empowerment Bill 2024, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 13 be now read at that time. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I now call upon Honorable Chair to second.
Thank
Honorable
you.
Chair, come forward. Youth, the youth of this assembly are doing great. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Yes.
As a member of this committee, I'm happy and I second.
Thank you. Great. I now propose the question that the Machakos County Youth Empowerment Amendment Bill 2024, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 13, Machakos County Bills number 7, be now read a third time. I invite members to comment on the Machakos County Youth Empowerment Amendment Bill 2024, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 13, Machakos County Bill number 7. I invite members to discuss. Honorable Brian Kisila, Honorable Anastasia Motevu, Honorable Katiti, Honorable Molinge, Honorable Mbula. Let's support the youth, the young people.
Yeah, in fact, Madam Speaker, thank you very much.
Honorable Helen Detty, Honorable Ndwiki.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Madam Speaker, I rise here, first of all, to say that I am very impressed by what Mheshimiwa Ruth Wanjiru has said. It just clearly shows the level of engagement in this assembly continues to rise day by day. And that's the kind of engagement we need to continue having so that we make this assembly very lively. Number two, standing with the youth is non-negotiable. And I just want to read for you, Madam Speaker and members, the research which has been done about the youth. According to the research, they say that by Research International, they say that those aged between 0 to 14 are 40% of our population. 40%. And those aged between 15 and 24 are 18.8%. Meaning 60% of our population is below the age of 21. What does that mean? That means, and the chairman budget was here, but I'm sure members of his committee are here. It means if 60% of our youth are below the age of 21, it then means our budgeting making process also needs to change to ensure that we start aligning ourselves with this electorate. Because if we don't do that, I tell you for a fact that we are losing it. And 3 years ago, probably we were not aware the impact of Gen Zs and the young generation. And if you are elected or special elected, moving forward, in the next 2 years, please put your effort behind these 21 and below. And if we can start even aligning our budgets by putting more money in this fund and also having activities which are towards ensuring that we start working with this 60%. It is something very interesting. Last weekend, I was watching, we have started in Mwala Sub-County a tournament through FKF for young players. And in every ward, we are having 2 to 3 teams which are competing. You cannot imagine the amount of engagement we are having with these youth and the demands they have. And Chairman Youth, Chairman Sports and Youth, you need to start working on a budget. The Governor's Cup needs to start even getting deeper, apart from having one big one for the entire sub-county, for the entire county. We need to start even going deeper to the ward level so that we can actually start engaging these youth. Madam Speaker, the other thing is about how are we going to empower these people? Most of them have left school. Most of them are very intelligent and they have a lot of things they are doing. How do we keep them busy? I think this act is one of the ways of making sure that we keep them busy. And we need, as an assembly, to put more funding. I don't know much, Chairman, how much money we are putting to this. Maybe you can clarify that. But we might need to cautiously look for more funding so that we can give our youth. Otherwise, anybody who is playing around with that 21 below, which is 60%, is actually digging their grave. And as elected leaders, let us ensure that we work with that team so that we can be able to win them and also empower them. I support, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Honorable Anastasia.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for catching my eye and giving me this opportunity to give my input on this bill touching the youth. Honorable Kisila had read my mind because my first point was on the population of this country, of our youth. And Madam Speaker, the Governor's Cup is domiciled in our committee. And when we had the Governor's Cup last, on the second edition, we really traversed Machakos County. And we got that Machakos County has a lot of youths that are idle. And despite that, the Governor's Cup, they made our youths busy. We found that there were a lot of youths that were very idle and they were on drugs, Madam Speaker. So what I could request for the department that will be responsible for this MYS, that they first consider our youths that are on drugs, because there are so many, especially on the populated wards. Wards like Mlolongo, wards like Athi River, wards like Masi, and others. So, Madam Speaker, our youths that are on drugs, at least they will be kept busy, and we will keep our youths out of drugs. Madam Speaker, I would also urge that if we can have a civic education awareness about this program, so that our youths, we get more and more youths that they know about this. So, Madam Speaker, what I can really request is that if we can have a budget, our budget increase. Last time we had 1,000 youths. So if the budget can be increased, we get a bigger number, because this is really touching, and the youths are the future of this country, and not the time we used to say the future. The time for our youths, it's now. We have seen with Gen Zs, and we've seen that our youths can even lead this country, and they are our today's leaders. So I do support this bill 101%, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope the bill addresses the issues of that drug abuse and civic education and budget. I hope so. All right. Which member was next? Honorable Katiti?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Yesterday, I tried to give out my submissions about the bill. First and foremost, I want to thank the members for their cooperation in the committee and the other members in this assembly for standing with us while approving this bill. I want to tell my youth in my ward or in this county, we as an assembly, we have done our part, and we are not doing it for fun or for glory. We are doing it because we love you, we believe in you, and we want you to succeed. So may the implementer of this bill get the job done. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable Mulinge, then Bula, and Mheshimiwa Helendeti.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to commend the committee for good work they have done, coming with a bill that is going to empower our youths to become resilient in the communities. Madam Speaker, what I would like to commend is that the initiators of the bill have good wishes to our youths. But when it comes to implementation, out of observation, we are losing the point. The essence of the bill is to help character formation of our youths, empowerment to make them, to help in the growth in the society by equipping our youths with the vast knowledge, vast skills, and again, empowering them with the tools of trade, that is resources, that they can start small businesses, and in the future, become shrines of own source revenue of account. So I'm urging the implementer of this, because what we are talking about is creating an avenue where the youths, they can have resources, they can be funded, they can have money to empower their activities. So because the resources are few, I will request the department to do a very good research, tailored in empowering our youth, instead of, because I've seen a lot of, they use the money more on the societal matters like playing football, but on the area of empowerment, in terms of resources, starting small businesses like that, it is given less attention. So I'm urging the implementer, that is the department, to take a lot of note when they are implementing, so that by end of every financial year, we can see progress in the community. And also I would like again to urge the members, because we have seen how the wind is blowing. The JNGs, they belong to this, the bracket of youths. I urge, when we will be passing the budget the next financial year, to put a good amount, good funds, so that we can support the younger generation, the generation that is coming in future to become the leaders in this assembly. We give them tools of training so that they can be resilient people who can be relied upon to move our world further. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Honorable Mbula and Honorable Helendeti, Honorable Ndwiki. Honorable Francis Ketaka.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And before I put my contributions, I want to ask the members, honorable members, that you relax. I will not cough. Honorable Speaker, I am a member of this committee, and we have done a good job. We have worked hard on occasions, and I think what the governor is planning to do is all these youths are going to be taken on courses. And when we say youths, we mean boys and girls. And there are many courses girls can take. Kuna hair salons, kuna tailorings, kuna so many of them. Boys could take engineering, mechanical, very many. And as time goes, we shall find these youths very, very useful. By the way, they just hang around because they are idle, they have nothing to do, and they do not know what will happen tomorrow. But this program will give them lifeline. That will not only be for youths around here, but youths for Machakos County as a whole. And thank you, Chair. You've taken us through. We have understood, and we are with you. And so I support. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Ndeti.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I stand here also to contribute to this bill. I think it's a very excellent bill. Apart from the academic achievement, this bill will also be able to give our youth self-confidence and that they will be more useful in our society. But I have heard most of the members saying that we should increase the budget. I think at this time when even the budget for counties has been slashed by the national government, it might be a tall order. What I would request the county government to do is to look for donors, to look for partners, to look for sponsors, so that we can accommodate most of all our youth within the county who are jobless. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable Ndwiki.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My name is Daniel Ndwiki, MCA Syokimau Mlolongo Ward. First, I want to contribute on this youth bill and say that it's the way to go. Madam Speaker, as Honorable Kisila and other honorable members attributed, is that our community comprises of more youth than all of us. And Madam Speaker, it is during youth time that determines your future. Madam Speaker, as honorable members, once we were youth, it determined what we did to enable us to be here at this time, Madam Speaker. So it's very important to take care of our youth. Like in my place, Madam Speaker, we have thousands of youth who are jobless. In fact, most of the youth from Ukambani and all over Kenya come to towns to search for greener pastures. That's where we have a lot of youth in urban areas, like in Mlolongo, the river in Machakos, and in other urban areas. So, Madam Speaker, with this bill, I believe that the issue of youth will be sorted and that their livelihoods will be improved. Also, it's also good to take, Madam Speaker, we do a research on the youth, because in my place, Madam Speaker, you find most of the youth, they have no youth facilities, they have no social amenities for the youth, Madam Speaker. So it's up to the department to go deeper and ensure that all the youth of Machakos are well taken care of. They have some there, they have playing fields to exercise their talents. And Madam Speaker, we hope and believe that with this bill, most of the issues touching the youth will be sorted. So I support the bill and hope it will bring the necessary solution. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable Kitaka. Honorable Judas Ndawa. Then Honorable Dichito.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I am Francis
Honorable
Kitaka.
Deputy Majority Leader.
I am Francis
Then
Kitaka.
Majority Leader.
Representing...
or Rosina. Sorry, Honorable Kitaka, for interfering.
It's okay.
Proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm Francis Kitaka, representing the Dalani Ward. I want to support this bill. And first, I want to congratulate the committee under the chairmanship of our able Honorable Chole and team for the good work. It is important that we remember that the youth forms a bigger percentage in our society. It is also important that once we take care of our youth, we'll be taking care of the growing population and also building a stable country in the coming years. However, honorable members and honorable speaker, it is high time that this House and the executive, the government, employs good political will to ensure that whatever we are doing and the intentions are very clear and that we can achieve the bill, the objectives set by the bill. What am I saying? We need to support each and every arm so that each and every person, each and every individual takes responsibility. We can talk of putting money. It is not enough. We need to drive the agenda for the youth so that we can achieve it. So, it must be intentional. We have to do it objectively so that at least we have something that we can hold on and say, while we were serving our people, we really delivered and made a contribution to a positive change in this society. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I support.
Thank you so much, Honorable Kitaka. That's great. Okay, Honorable Judas.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for this opportunity. I'm Honorable Judas Ndawa, representing the great people of Matu, including the youth who are within the ward. Honorable Speaker, I want to take this opportunity also to congratulate our most able chair, together with the committee members, for coming up with this initiative so that we can amend this bill to at least to have structures within the county. Honorable Speaker, if we don't take care of our youth, that means we will have no future, because all of us, we cannot live forever. Others were before us, they went. We are where we are now, we are moving, and others will take the position we are holding. Honorable Speaker, as I contribute, I want to remind my colleagues who are in this house that during the last regime, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, gave a very good advice to public officers and state officers. He said that the public officers and state officers should stop particularizing items. You talk of my computer, you talk of my desk, you talk of my office. And he went ahead and said that the offices, members of the state officers and the public officers are holding, the same offices will be occupied by other Kenyans, while the current occupants are still alive and can see. So, Honorable Speaker, going by that advice that was given by the former President of this Republic, I'm requesting my colleagues that we also support our youth so that they can be able to take up the positions we are holding when that time comes. Honorable Speaker, I was consulting with my two colleagues here, and I've come to realize that the issue of youth is co-shared function, because the national government has interest in it, and the county government also has interest on it. So, Honorable Speaker, it is my appeal to the committee to consider devolving offices from the county level to the sub-county level, and if possible to the ward level, so that those youths that we are within Matu ward can be able to access that office and get to understand what programs are there for them. Honorable Speaker, most of the youths are calling the MCAs. We want to have a meeting with you. And remember, MCAs are not implementers. MCAs are only legislators, and they only have 3 known roles. That is representation, legislation, and oversight. I'm proposing that we have a youth office in the sub-county and also at the ward level. And I will also advise the youths to also team up, because the government cannot assist one particular person. In most cases, the benefits given by either national government or county government goes to groups. I'm encouraging my youth within my ward and within Yata and within MACHAKOS to team up, have registered groups, and if possible, register companies so that they can be able to trade with both the county and the national government. Because without those certificates, all those registered groups, they cannot be recognized as a legal entity. So it is my appeal. My young ones, that is my youth who are within the county. Let's have those organized groups. Let the groups have officials. Let the officials traverse offices so that they can be able to learn what is there. I'm very sure the national government has good plans for them. And now, what we are doing here and what we are hearing from the county governor is that she's very much willing to assist these youth. So it is now upon the youth now to do their bit. As legislators, we have done our part. And I'm very sure, as the governor, is also 100% willing to do our part. There is a saying in Gikamba, Honorable Speaker, if you allow me, because in most cases, we are only allowed to use 3 languages here: English, Kiswahili, and sign language. But if you invoke article, me standing order number 1, you allow me to use that saying of Gikamba.
You can use it
Thank
as long as you interpret it.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, there is a saying in Gikamba which says, Mokuzia wa mwethe ayaka okuzia watwika.
Interpret.
Honorable Speaker, if you slaughter a cow, the meat is useful, the skin is also useful, and the tail itself is also useful. When I'm talking about mwethe, it is that tail. And in most cases, for these senior citizens, that tail is used to give what we call handle for either a knife or a panga. And unless you pull it and it comes out, you may not achieve what you want to achieve. So, Honorable Speaker, I'm requesting that the governor pulls from our side to the end. As legislators, we pull from our side to the end, and also the youth to pull from their side. Every party to this has something that should do. And I'm very sure if the 3 parties do their part perfectly, God will come down and things will be sorted. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I do support.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Honorable Rosina
thank you, Madam
allowed you.
Speaker.
Then Honorable Deputy, then Honorable Majority, in that order. Did you say that?
Okay.
Okay, proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'll be too brief. Rosina Kanini, Special Elect, Wiper Party. Madam Speaker, everybody here, Honorable Member, will agree with me that one of Governor's manifesto was youth empowerment. And I'm so happy that today she has actualized her dream. Madam Speaker, I've consulted with the Chair Education, and I can proudly report that the second cohort of the Governor's intake should increase from 1,000 to 1,500. Therefore, I applaud the Governor, and therefore, I support the bill. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Ndaka.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, let me start by saluting the entire committee for the Youth Affairs, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I've read the contents of the bill, and Madam Speaker, this is the only way out to transform our county. Madam Speaker, the bill is too rich. It covers the training courses which our youth will going to benefit from, and is also shown the way of establishing a youth council, Madam Speaker. But Madam Speaker, I think it is only way out, Madam Speaker, we can assist our youth by ensuring that, Madam Speaker, this bill is implemented totally by the executive. And Madam Speaker, because our youth will going to benefit through the establishment of the MACHAKOS Youth Service, Madam Speaker, I can urge the executive, Madam Speaker, since, Madam Speaker, we have 40 wards, Madam Speaker, let each and every ward get its share, Madam Speaker, as we establish this bill, Madam Speaker. Because, Madam Speaker, if you read this content, Madam Speaker, this bill can transform our area in totality, Madam Speaker, because whatever causes they're going to get, Madam Speaker, it is the way out to transform the economy of every area, Madam Speaker. So, Madam Speaker, I support the bill and I urge the executive to implement this bill in totality and let the implementation of this bill be done in transparent way. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Very important points there. I'm impressed by that. Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I think the bottom line is that we are talking about young people. And like the Honorable from Mwala has said, the bigger chunk of our population, even in this county, is young people. I thank the committee for working tirelessly. I wish it had come earlier, but again, I don't want to use the Kikamba proverb, but I can say we have woken up this time. So we will pick it from there and run with it. I thank the committee for a job well done, but I also want to thank the members. They are showing a lot of bipartisanship in supporting this issue, because I know each one of us promised the young people something when we were campaigning. I would think the best way is to support the implementation of this bill through resources, that we can sit down with the executive and look at how we can get more resources into the Department of Youth and Sport, because a bill minus resources is just a piece of paper that is going to be put in a shelf. That we agree that in the forthcoming supplementary budget, we really try to focus or to align some of those resources to the bill, so that it really becomes the objectives are met, as Mheshimiwa Fondalane is saying. Lastly, Madam Speaker, it has nothing to do with this bill. It has been brought to my attention that the ICT thing is not working. And also, when members are contributing, their names are not running. So even when a member had promised his people will be online, check me, they are not able to see. So please, that's something to note. Thank you.
Very serious.
Yes.
That's a very
it has been brought to my attention.
issue.
Thank you.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Mayor, could this matter be addressed immediately? Sergeant Atam, can that be conveyed to the Assets Department? Do we wait for it to be sorted? Sorry? Okay, all right. Don't wish to put the question until I give Honorable Matthew Ndunda an opportunity as a youth also to contribute to this, and any other member who. I'll give you. Honorable Mwoki Musila, what's the issue? I'm giving everybody an opportunity. This is an important bill for us. So next will be Honorable Diaz, Honorable Mwoki Musila, Honorable Catherine Moya. Where is she? She's left. Okay. Honorable Kitetu. Yeah. Honorable Modesia, you still want to say something? Good. Yeah. So can we start with Honorable Digital?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. First, I want to thank the committee for the good job they carried out. And again, I want to thank the Assembly for this kind of noble idea regarding our youth. And mostly it's basing on the matter whereby you find that nowadays getting a job is an issue. And you see that when our young people, especially when they are done with Form 4, at least getting some skills, it helps this generation, you find this part of society, they are not idle. And in the same matter, you find that we are coming from a different families, some with a good resources, others from less resources. So you find with this MYS, it's going to help, especially the families from the humble background. But it is a challenge now for the department and the government as a whole, that is the county government of Machakos, because you find that, like for example, last year, was it the first cohort, the intake had a challenge, because you could hear, and I believe my colleagues can testify, you hear members from the society trying to call and ask, who are these students who are picked for this form of training? So I believe it is very important for our county government of Machakos to ensure that equity is done to all. Example, you find like Kangundo, those who were picked for the training, they were less than 100, the entire Kangundo. And this is a big challenge. So I believe it could be more fair. Those who will be going to within the ground to ensure that equity is done, fairness is there. Not issues of the party here, not issue of whom you support, but it is for our youth. Why? Because at the end of the day, these are our future leaders of tomorrow, and we need at least every society to feel that they are accepted, they are part of the government, and also achieve what they have been desiring to get. And in the same fairness, it is very important to ensure that when this training is undertaken, also gender is carried forward. Not only male, but also female, they should be given also a chance to participate in this. Therefore, I support the bill in good faith, and indeed, I believe all shall be well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ndunda. It's important to have equitable distribution of these opportunities and also equity in gender balancing. I invite Honorable Diaz to make his comments.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Madam Speaker, it is unbelievable that all of us as members are in agreement that this is a good bill that will help our youth. At some point, I thought, I was just looking around to see whether there was any one of us to oppose such an important bill. But my surprise is that we all understand and agree that this is a good bill, Madam Speaker. It is an amendment, so we had an old act that had been passed in this House, I think 2022. And so the department used the act of 2022, the previous year, to get the first cohort, Madam Speaker, which I believe will be having a pass out in the next 1 or 2 weeks, Madam Speaker, of 1,000 youths. Today we've managed to amend the bill so that we may have good structures for the same program, so that, Madam Speaker, we may have our youths being trained and probably get something small for their kit, at least to help them themselves, Madam Speaker. These youths, Madam Speaker, that are passing out, they've done the NITA exams, so I believe they will be able to fit in the market and at least help themselves financially and also cater for other things that, Madam Speaker, we believe could be happening with our youths. There are so many outside there who are expecting us to consider them and hammer up that we've also agreed that we need to enhance their budget, because what we already have is not enough, it's still not enough for them, but as a county assembly, we need to check on that and make sure that they have sufficient budget so that we may have our youths trained. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable Catherine, you stepped out, but I can give you an opportunity, after which Honorable Musila.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Sorry for stepping out. There was something I was sorting of somebody who is not well. Madam Speaker, I want to go on record as a member of the Sports Committee to support this bill, whereby this bill is a blueprint of a brighter future for the youth of Machakos County. And also the amendments proposed, they're going to give our youth the tools and the hope they need to build a prosperous Machakos for all. So I do stand up to support this bill fully. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Honorable Musila.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'll start by saying that I'm supporting this bill, and I congratulate the team, the committee that worked on this tirelessly and gave us something that we can rely on not only today, but in the future. Here we are talking about the youth. I do not want very much to dwell on Gen Zs, because Gen Z is time-bound, and it will come, it will pass. But the youth will always be there. So when we are talking about the youth, I'm so particular that we need to do it with utmost care and deliberately do the best we can.
Because Honorable Speaker.
Taken.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I just want to draw to your attention, the attention of the House, that the standing order number 27 says in the morning cannot exceed 12:30 unless a motion has been approved. So, Honorable Speaker, I just want to draw to your attention that we have only 5 minutes remaining. So if we are not careful, we will not be able to conclude this business. Thank you.
I'm torn between allowing members to proceed and the time. Yeah. So we can extend time. We don't. Do I cut the members? Honorable Musila, will you feel bad?
Bishop, yes, Madam Speaker, let me be very fast. I just wanted to say this is good that we are doing this. And I am saying it is good that we are picking our youth to finish up or to train them. Again, that is about the youth, bringing them out of the unskilled labor force. I want also to look at it economically. The future, if you will be training 1,500 students every other year, the ripple effect in 5 years to come will be enormous and very good. Now, in Machakos, we have factors of production. Land we have, labor we have. We did not have technology. And this is what we are imparting in our youth. And this is what I'm saying. It is a good gesture for our youth. And I challenge them to pick it up and let us move. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Mover, please reply very fast.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, once more. I'm Chule Benjamin, not Mbova. Mbova is the chair of the Agriculture Committee.
All right.
So
I didn't say Mbova, personally.
You said Mbova.
No.
Or the mover.
No.
I thought you said Bova.
Excuse me. I know all my members by name. I know the wards they are in. I even know their what? Their nicknames. I know everything. Your speaker is good.
So I want to thank.
Excellent. Proceed.
So I want to thank all members for their input and support toward this bill. I know. I can say now the future is bright for our young ones. So I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Member. And now I put the question that the Machakos County Youth Empowerment Amendment Bill 2024, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 13, Machakos County Bill number 7, be now read at that time. As many are of the opinion, say ayes. As many are of the contrary opinion, say nay. The ayes have it. Now, I invite the clerk to read the long title.
A bill for an act of the County Assembly of Machakos to amend the Machakos County Youth Empowerment Act number 11 of 2022 and for connected purposes.
Thank you very much. The House adjourns to Wednesday, 16th July 2025 at 2:30 p.m. members. See you then.